The morning light glides across the airport's glass walls as Maya and Zuri walk in, their movements calm and composed. Not loud, not flashy, just confident. Yet the air changes. Eyes follow. The supervisor's polite smile fades, replaced by a look that weighs color before character. Silence hangs heavy, loud enough to speak prejudice without a single word. Clara's tone stays sweet, but the edge cuts through it. Economy check-in is that way. She doesn't blink when she says it, just lets the silence do the insult. Maya forces a smile. Zuri clutches her bag tighter. People nearby lower their eyes, pretending not to hear what everyone already understands. They weren't welcome. Maya holds up her phone. Here's our confirmation, same flight. Clara doesn't even glance. Fake documents, maybe. Someone behind chuckles. Another whispers. Zuri's hand trembles around her sister's. The phone screen glows like it's begging to be believed. Clara's smile doesn't reach her eyes. In that moment, proof means nothing, just skin and silence. A buzz breaks the silence. Maya glances at her phone. One text. Dad's coming. Zuri's breath steadies. Clara folds her arms, still smug. He can wait outside like everyone else. But the air shifts, heavier now. Because somewhere beyond the glass doors, footsteps approach. Firm, certain, carrying decades of power no gate can block. David once believed success would silence them. But airports, they always smelled like memory, rejection in perfume's disguise. A voice from years ago still lingers. Sir, you're not on the list. He built his own list after that. Empires, towers, headlines. Yet here he stands again, watching his daughters live his old humiliation. Maya's text still glows. They won't let us through. His jaw tightens, not in anger, in ache. Because he knows, no amount of wealth rewrites the color of arrival. Some wounds don't age, and they echo. Clara's smile is sharp enough to cut. Security, please, she says into the phone, her voice coded in fake calm. A man nearby mutters, Scammers try anything these days. Zuri flinches. Maya grips her wrist. Her phone buzzes. A text. They're recording. Clara leans forward, smug. Don't make this harder than it has to be. The guard arrives, monotone. We just need to confirm. No one intervenes. Eyes watch, lips sealed. Shame fills the air, heavy, invisible. Racism doesn't need to shout anymore. It just smiles politely. Zuri's voice trembles. You're humiliating us for nothing. The guard doesn't blink. Calm down or we'll have to remove you. Maya steps closer, whispering, Zuri, don't, that's what they want. From the waiting line, a child tugs his mother's sleeve. Mom, why are they in trouble? She looks away. Just don't stare. Silence replaces the crowd's curiosity. It's not hate that fills the air, it's avoidance. Clara exhales, thinking she's won. Her posture softens until the glass doors open. Every head turns. Power begins to shift. The automatic doors part. David Cole steps in. No rush, no raised voice, just presence. Is there a problem with my daughter's tickets? His tone is steady, almost gentle, but it silences the room. Clara stammers, Sir, we were just... He lifts a hand. Calm, final. Don't explain. Just assume better next time. He slides his card forward, the golden emblem of his private fleet glinting under airport light. Phones rise. Whispers spread. Power doesn't shout. It simply arrives, and the world adjusts. The morning light hit the airport glass like truth breaking through denial. The video was everywhere. Duggar VIP gate racism trending on every platform, replayed frame by frame. Clara's smirk. David's quiet eyes. His calm voice asking one question that the world couldn't unhear. Is there a problem with my daughter's tickets? No shouting, no scene, just control. Weaponized through grace. News anchors filled screens, dissecting every pause, every flicker of discomfort on Clara's face. The terminal, once ordinary, had become a monument of exposure. Cameras flashed. Apologies drafted. Statements rehearsed. David stood before the press, still in the same crisp suit, still calm. "They didn't just stop us," he said softly. "They stopped seeing us." The silence that followed was heavier than outrage. The nation leaned in, uncomfortable, reflective. His daughters stood behind him, their presence enough to rewrite the ending of every headline. The narration deepened. Sometimes power doesn't roar. It waits, watches, and lets truth echo on its own. In the back corner, Clara watched from her phone, her reflection faint, her pride gone. The internet had found its villain, but David had revealed something bigger, the quiet strength of dignity. The air in the conference room was still, the kind that remembers every echo of injustice. Cameras lined the walls, waiting. David stood at the center, no anger in his eyes, just history. For a moment, his gaze drifted, back to years ago. Standing in the same lobby, hearing a voice say, "They don't hire your kind up front." That memory never left. It just waited. Now the same walls bore his name, embossed on every plaque, every contract. The irony wasn't lost on anyone. A reporter's voice cut through. "Mr. Cole, will you be filing charges against the airline staff involved?" David's tone stayed even. "Forgiveness isn't the issue," he said quietly. "Accountability is." Silence followed, heavy, deliberate. The board members behind the glass shifted, their faces pale, realizing this wasn't a scandal. It was exposure. He looked around once more, calm but unrelenting. "I built this airline believing everyone deserves a seat," he said. "Seems that lesson hasn't reached all the gates yet." A single camera flash cracked the silence. Applause rose, slow but certain, and in that moment, the world saw. Dignity had spoken louder than revenge ever could. Weeks pass. The terminal gleams again, new posters, new staff, new promises. But the air still remembers. Clara's desk is gone. No farewell, no words, just a replacement badge and a corporate smile. The airline's new campaign reads, "We stand for equality." It trends for a day, then disappears like every other hashtag born of guilt. Maya and Zuri walk through the same gates, this time unbothered, unseen. The staff greet them with forced warmth, the kind that comes from fear, not change. Maya slows, glancing at the floor where it all began. She doesn't speak. She doesn't need to. The narration settles in the quiet. Justice doesn't erase pain. It only teaches the world to look a little longer. Clara sits alone, the glow from her phone painting her face in regret. Notifications keep coming, each one a reminder of what she's become. Her name, once on every schedule, now floats through comment sections like a warning. She scrolls past her own face, frozen mid-smirk in the viral clip. Thousands of strangers judging a moment she can't take back. "It was just a mistake," she whispers, but even she doesn't believe it anymore. On the table, her old employee badge catches the light. The silence stretches, heavier than any verdict. Across town in David's office, a framed headline reads, "Respect has no class section." The narration closes softly. Sometimes silence isn't peace. It's the echo of justice remembering your name.